Hey everyone, Davey here with another gameplay video. Today I'm taking a look at Bang Bang Racing on Xbox Live Arcade. This too is no longer available for download because it's been delisted, but never mind, here it is anyway. Let's press A, shall we? Yes, because it's an offline account, you fool. Yes, we know, shut up and let me play. Thank you. Ooh, and it's loud. There. So, controls please. Yes, accelerate with the trigger. That's nice. And A is nitro. Fair enough. Settings. No, it's just that. That is fine. I will be your tutorial, so never mind the how to play. We'll just go play. Career, championships, and free play. I think you have to go career because the championships, yeah, you can't play as them yet because you have to unlock them first. So, for fuck's sake. Did you just have to ring phone? I'm back. Yes, that was some crap posing as Microsoft telling me that there was a problem with my computer. And yeah, it clearly wasn't. I actually have the conversation recorded on this camcorder, but if it doesn't turn out right, I won't show it. If it does, I probably will as a bonus, I don't know. But anyway, moving on. Like I said, we can't do the championships because you need to win these races to unlock these races. So we just have to go career. We have no choice. Stage 1, Endura. Fair enough. Shallock Sands, Standard Race. Palm Coast, Time Trial. Autodrome, Standard Race. Shallock Sands, Reverse Race. And Palm Coast, Elimination. 5 races. Quite a stretch having 5 races in one video. Just as when I changed the batteries during that little interruption. To be on the safe side. So, a 3-lap standard race in the middle of the Kingdom of Bahrain. Yeah. So, we have Hunter, Bullet, oh, they're Stinger, they're all locked. Hunter is all we can do, and Red is all we can be. So, fair enough. And I went to the controls, and there's the controls straight in front of me. Oh dear. Let's just go A. Right, there's your health bar, those multicolours. Down below, the more purple pink colours is your nitro, and then your pit lane. Yeah, terrific. So, Shallock Sands, long, standard race, 3 laps, and 750 meters, miles. And that is a tad too loud. And off we go. No, boost, nitro, anything. So like I said, this one, like Pool Nation, you can no longer download because it's being delisted. And I've used up all my nitro, terrific. This game was developed by a company from Hungary, believe it or not. And I have to say, it plays like, similar to Micro Machines, with the top-down view. It is not a Micro Machines game, but it plays similar to it because of, the view being top-down and whatnot. And I always like this one. But then again, I am a sucker for arcade games, so, I downloaded so many arcade games during my tenure on the Xbox 360. But I can't download anymore because I have cancelled my Xbox Live subscription. So downloading arcade games is a thing of the past, unfortunately. Yeah. Final lap. Okay, these races are quite short, so I don't think we'll have a problem putting in all 5 in one video. I mean, there's fresh batteries. I still have an hour and 27 minutes left to record. So, but keep in mind we had that interruption which doesn't help, which means I have to edit this video. I have to edit this video using my new video editing software. Well, so far so good with that actually, so yeah, it'll be fine. And so is this. We won. Hooray. 1 race and 1 win. Victory for Davey. Yeah. And we have unlocked Bullet. Brilliant. So we have Davey, we have Chester Ford, or Fjord with the J, Angela Hill, Heathrow Fitty, Abe DeLorme, Harley Park, Bobby Joe Bell, and Giovanni Liano. I was thinking, well, we're going to get to see the last one, we did. No, we will end the race. So, Palm Coast, and it's a time trial. Beat the clock on the beach during 5 laps max. You can end the race anytime you're satisfied with your performance. Alright, so we don't have to do the 5 laps if we don't want to. We will stick to Hunter. Yeah, so you'll have a set number of laps to beat at least the bronze time. With the bronze, silver and gold. Beat this time and you're halfway there to beating the best. But then again, you know, this isn't an online account, so that won't be happening here. So 5 laps, but like I said, we don't have to do the 5 laps. We don't. We have to do at least 1 lap. Right, so I'm going to go at least 2 laps because this will be my flying lap, you know. There's usually, the first lap usually doesn't count. Here it does, but the first lap usually doesn't count. So this usually won't count. Although we beat the silver time, so if I tried hard enough, we actually could have beaten the you know, if I used more nitro, we probably could have got the gold time. And then it's telling me you can finish the race, so fair enough. Let's do it. Zoom, and we're gonna do it. Alright, we did. So there is nothing more we need to do here. We're done. We have the gold time, so what's the point? We're wasting time, we're wasting battery life. I have 5 races to squeeze in one video, so it'll do. Palm Coast unlocked and Stinger unlocked. Right, so Autodrome, standard race, in the fall of Belgium. Again, we'll stick to Hunter. But I always liked this one. You know, being a sucker for arcade games as I am, I tend to enjoy arcade games more than others tend to, you know. Some people look at these arcade games as primitive, whatnot, but, you know, no, I think it's fine. I do have a couple, it does have a couple of blemishes. The first one is no power-ups. You know, that kind of kill, but then again, not every racing game needs power-ups, so, you know, we'll bypass that. But the second of all is, you know, the need for nitro. You know, it doesn't take long before you realize that your game is pretty much useless without the use of nitro. And if you run out of nitro, well then, you know, you're a bit stuck. But apart from that, you know, I was always fond of this game. In fact, I'm trying to remember, there is 12 achievements for the game. You know, back in the day, Xbox Live Arcade games had the customary 12 achievements for 200. They since upped it, you know, some games will have 25 achievements, you know, 400 points, whatnot. But what I do remember is I have 1 more achievement left in this game for the completion. Yeah, so I did spend a lot of time in this game. Championship mode can be pretty tedious, you know. So this can be a pretty long-winded sort of game. So it does have its blemishes, but I mean, it was always fun for me to get into. But like I said, you can no longer download it, unfortunately. We won again. I think you can tell I spent so much time playing this game. I think you can tell, given I'm doing so well for once. Euro Autodrome. Stage 1 final elimination. That'll be the final stage that was locked. It is now unlocked. And Chief. Oh, they've changed. We now have Sun Bao and Javier Vega and Arnie Schnell and Wayne Orson. That's weird, you know. The riders change, but again, it's not a championship, it's just career, so they're obviously going to be random. 5 laps, standard race, in the middle of the Kingdom of Bahrain, but now in the opposite direction. Oh, balls. The first one was 3, wasn't it? Yeah, the first one was 3, now this is 5, and it's in reverse. Hunter. So this is the exact same as in the first race, but only it's in the opposite direction. Long reverse, and 5 laps, instead of 3. And go. Nitro. See what I mean? They use their nitro straight away, so... And I've used up all of my nitro now. We'll take the shortcut. There you go. Well, it wasn't a shortcut, I just cut the corner. And again, we're cutting the corner because we can. There you go. Oh boy, there you go. So I know it looks a little odd, me doing a gameplay video for a game you can actually no longer download. But I mean, the purpose is, you know, it's from a gaming collection, so it counts. And then it gives people who download the game, like me, an opportunity to maybe revisit this game to say, you know, yeah, I had this and I, you know, enjoyed it or I hated it. And I suppose, yes, it gives people the opportunity to see what they missed out on, that they didn't download and now no longer can. Like, I will give you one example, the Expandables. I actually came very close, or was it the Expandables 2? I came very close to downloading it when it was on sale a couple of years ago, or maybe even 3 years ago, and I passed the opportunity. It is now delisted. I can no longer, I was waiting for it to go on sale again, it never did, and now it's delisted. So that is one I missed out on. So yes, if you're liking to look at this game and you feel left out, I know the pain. Boost. Oh, well, he got the oil and we didn't. Yeah, there are no power-ups, but the game does have obstacles. I mean, they have the oil slick, which affects your maneuvering. I think they have fireballs, which explode on you and cause damage. Or maybe later there are power-ups that you can collect. I don't know. I can't remember. But here there are no power-ups. And it kind of takes the fun away, but then again, not every racing game needs power-ups, so we'll let it slide. Oh, see what I mean? I drove on oil and it made me skid. And I'm out of nitro. You do run out of nitro very, very quickly because you're so dependent on nitro. Oh no, Davey. There you go. But I'm out of nitro again, so yeah, he's exploiting it. Oh. Yeah. And I'm out of nitro. You see what, oh, hello. Go, 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 go. Did you get it? Again, the fact that I'm out of nitro, we got it. Oh, that was a close one. So, we've now unlocked said course and stage 2 and class 2, but we won't go there. Instead, the final race, Palm Coast Elimination. The hot burst of sun at the beach kills the last racers one by one. You will see what they mean as we go along. One lap, but here we go. Every elimination race will start with a set number of warm-up laps, in this case 1. The elimination phase will start after the first car finishes the warm-up laps. Make sure you're not the last during the elimination phase. If you are the last, your position indicator will turn red and the warning marker will appear under your car. This timer will shows the elimination countdown. Every time the counter reaches 0, the last car will be eliminated from the race. Survive the last round of elimination to win the race. So, after the first lap, which is the warm-up, elimination starts. I don't think it's not every lap. Just one lap, and then it's like a set time limit. And I am last. Come on, push up, baby. There you go. Oh, we hit him. I didn't mean it, but we hit him. I mean, this is a nice arcade-style racing game. It's nice. I mean, I like these sort of games, Some people absolutely loathe, the actual type of arcade games because they feel it's primitive, whatnot, compared to your disc-based games. No, I always like these sort of games. From the very moment I bought my 360, I had a fun to these arcade games. I downloaded Pac-Man and I think Golf Teed Up, which I looked at in an earlier video, recording, from my tablet, and somebody got eliminated. See what I mean? So from that moment, there you go, Bobby Joe Bell eliminated. Early doors on the 360, I fell in love with arcade games, and that continued right up until my retirement. Jerry Morse eliminated. Alright, there's 50 gone. 4 of us left, and I'm winning. Oh, use the nitro. Javier Vega's eliminated. No, we won't pit. We've not actually had to use the pits at all. And I'm not going to now, otherwise it would cost me. Right, 2 left. Oh, I'm out of nitro! No, I'm out of nitro! No, 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 oh shit. We lost. Ah. Well, that's a bit of a sour way to end this video, isn't it? Never mind game mode, elimination, and lightning. Yeah, it's Tatsuya 1. Where did he come from? Anyway, that'll do. So there it is, Bang Bang Racing on Xbox Live Arcade. Like I said, I was always fond of this one. It does have its blemishes. The lack of power-ups. And I think another blemish, not a blemish for me, obviously, but there was no online. Multiplayer was entirely local, which in this day and age, given online is such the thing, was a bit of a surprise. But I mean, it suited me because I never played online. Well, I did, but to boost achievements. But in terms of playing online with others, I rarely did. So it wasn't a problem for me. But like I said in, I think, Fatal Inertia, if you played these games for online, you would not have enjoyed this one because, well, there was no onlines. But like I said, you cannot download this one anymore. So I guess this is just a trip down memory lane for those who did, like me, and a kick in the teeth for those who did not. Or maybe it'll make someone proud and glad that they never downloaded this one. Anyways, I'm off to edit this video. Well, it's uploaded by now, but at the time of recording I have to edit this bastard because of Mr. Fake Microsoft interrupting me. Anyways, thanks for watching guys, I'll see you in more videos. Until then, take care and bye for now.